listen? Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
On July 26, 2021, a black man, 58-year-old Clarence Gaillard, was reported to the South Carolina police for allegedly having a gun. The officer, after arriving, used brutal force and stomped on the man after he refused to lie on the ground because of a serious medical condition. The body camera video of Officer David Lance Dukes shows the events unfolding.
Hey, let me see your hands! Bert, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right here! Get on the ground! You! Burgundy shirt, get on the ground! Over here! On the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! Do you not listen? Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun now.
Put your hands behind your back.
After stomping the old man to the ground and cuffing him, Duke starts to look for the alleged gun, but there isn't any, and he soon finds out what it actually is.
Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
Ain't no gun.
You're not listening, dude. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
right,
I
I'm
don't
just
want no
asking.
gun. I don't
Turn
want
back over. Paul, no, you watched him say? He had something.
I ain't want no gun.
The door's unlocked, it's not over, so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
I don't want no gun.
All right, that's what he had.
Now Dukes has realized he messed up. Gaillard speaks to a neighbor who just comes out of his house telling him the brutality of the officer, but Dukes doesn't like it and forces the man to go back into his house.
All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head trauma.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You
And-
wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You threw me down. Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the.
He explains his side of the story to a senior officer at the scene, saying the man had a gun and that he told him to drop it.
On the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up, and he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing
down
is
on
putting this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went on to the
and then
ground.
you bust my head.
Well, if you remember, Dukes never asked the man to drop the gun when he approached him, but thanks to the body camera video, that will later reveal the truth to the officers. Dukes then proceeds to put back Clarence's stuff into his pocket. He surely is going to face some serious consequences after this.
I live right there. Ain't nobody ain't no gun. I ain't got no more phone. I ain't got nothing to use.
Putting your change back in your pocket.
Another officer, while talking to him, looks really disgusted, hinting as if Duke's behavior has always been like that in the group.
What do we do? Get Sam was gonna check him out.
Ain't nobody
There ain't nothing over here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we
You
got.
have to use it for us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
slam my head down.
I didn't know what his intention
You
was.
use the force. You need to have a look at the camera.
Now he has to prove his story somehow, so he asks the other officer to have the thing he thought was a gun as evidence, but the officer is smart enough to shut him up by saying the body camera video will reveal the true story.
Mayor, I'm gonna take that in the evidence of what he had.
What?
Well, I mean, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing, and I didn't know where
ain't nothing there.
that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
These dogs on. No.
On camera.
Yeah, my dog's
That's
sick.
fine.
It is nothing but a taped wooden stick that Clarence uses to keep stray dogs away because of the rods and pins in his body after being struck by a vehicle while riding a bicycle a few years ago. Dukes goes back to his car, and that is when he gets assured that he cannot get away with lying and trying to cover up his dumbness as he drinks water. After the EMS arrives at the scene to do a medical checkup on Clarence, his cousin asks the officers for their cards, but Dukes lies straight away that they don't have cards. The way the lady officer looks at Dukes says how disappointed she is in him.
Hey. Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
In the wrong place.
Consciousness?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card for me?
I don't have one now. We don't have one.
What's your
They
badge?
don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards.
All right,
Okay.
it's in the blood test. Okay.
Thank
Go to
you.
the hospital?
Yeah.
All right. Just call me.
Brandon, he can get his stuff off the car.
Dukes, will you say badge number?
1059.
Okay.
Officer Dukes was fired 2 days after the incident and was charged with first-degree assault and battery. He was sentenced to 42 months in federal prison with an extra 3 years of supervision. Clarence was compensated for $650,000. Dukes' behavior was definitely terrible as he attacked the innocent man without any justification, lied about what happened in his report, and tried to escape responsibility for his foolish actions. This officer is the reason there is widespread outrage against the police. Meanwhile, the lady officer, Sergeant Polidor, remained fair throughout the incident. She was not the one who would try to defend her colleagues' actions, even if they were wrong. She held Dukes accountable for his actions.